as you can see, today's video is not a craft one. I was just thinking there's quite a few of you here and you don't really know who I am. If you came from my main channel, you will know more than you'd like to know about me. I guess I'll start off with that. I do have a main channel. It's a vlog channel. I have documented, well, I started it mostly to document a, I guess, vaginal condition. That sounds weird, and yeah, we're getting deep real quick, but I was having painful sex and it turns out that I had an overgrowth of mast cells and I had to get surgery for it. So I mostly documented that in hopes that people would be able to find it, because it's a pretty common condition that people don't know about. So hold on, I want good lighting, but the sun is just like, anyway, talk about mental health over there, talk about parenting, documented my first pregnancy and my daughter in the NICU. So yeah, anyway, I feel like pretty much if you want to know things about me, just go over there. But if you don't know, my name is Paige. I have a passion for a lot of things, and one of them is making things. I actually learned how to crochet when I got that surgery. I was in bed a lot, and I learned when I was younger how to do the chain stitch, and I would make like little necklaces for everyone to wear, or you know, necklaces. But then I wanted to pick it back up. It took me a super long time to even figure out how to do a square that looked like a square, because I refused to research anything, which I would not advise. And hopefully that is why you're here, because you want to learn some things and you're going to a source to learn those things, which I think is a great idea because it can help you learn things faster. But I also, during COVID, started trying to learn how to sew. My mother-in-law shipped me a sewing machine all the way from Alaska, which was so kind of her. Still in my sewing journey, it's slow. I just think it's really fun to be able to make your own clothes, because one, they're unique to you, and two, then you can be like, I made this. And I find it to be much cheaper than buying a lot of clothes. I can find fabric at the thrift store, which is another passion of mine, is thrifting. And then I can just make my own clothes out of like a $3 thing of fabric. So that's really fun. Where that I can save a couple bucks, I'm totally down. Although I have learned that crocheting turns out to be more expensive, but for me it's all about the process of just enjoying making it. I like anything pretty much that you can make. I have tried pottery though, hate that. I went to a pottery class with my husband, and I just don't like that you have to do things in a certain way or it's not going to turn out. And I don't know, it was like with a wheel, so that was incredibly hard. I do dabble in painting and drawing. I wouldn't say I'm great at it, as if you saw the video, me trying to draw every day for a week, I'd say I'm like below average at drawing, but I have gotten into it before. If I can find some pictures, I'll put them up of little things that I've drawn, but it's hard for me to draw something completely out of my brain. I usually have to have a reference, which I consider that like not really being an artist if I have to look at a reference. But other than crafting or making things, which is what I do in my free time, of course playing with my daughter, hanging out with my husband. We're pretty much a boring married couple. We watch shows together. My husband and I don't have too many common interests. I kind of like it that way. We kind of have our own hobbies, and then we just vibe really well, like our personalities. And so yeah, that would be weird to me if like he was like, yeah, let's like always craft together. I would be like, no, this is my thing. And he would probably think it was weird if I wanted to do all of his like techie computer stuff. He'd probably find it annoying, because that's something that he does with his brothers. Other than that, I have a degree in marriage and family science. I was going to continue schooling and get my master's to be a therapist, but I don't really know if I'm cut out to be a therapist. And also I met my husband at the time, and so now I actually work in finance. So I do have a 9-to-5. It's nothing crazy or like super smart. When I tell people that I work in finance, they think I'm smart, which I am not. It's mostly just like entry-level customer service stuff, but it's been an amazing job for me because I can work from home aside from one day of the week, which my daughter has grandma time then, and she absolutely loves it, and my mom loves it. And I wouldn't say I love it. I don't like going into the office, but it's a little bit of a break, I guess. Yeah, and it has the best benefits of all time. I had a NICU baby, and total with me being in the hospital for 2 days, having her in the NICU for 6 weeks, everything was $3,000, which is crazy. And then also my work, which this is unheard of, they gave me 6 months full pay for maternity leave, and they also give the men that if their wife has a baby. So it is an amazing company. Can't say I totally love working. I'm not really a career woman. That's why it would be great if something like YouTube could take off, because it's something I'm more so passionate about, and being able to make a little bit of income for my family would be great. So anyway, I also live in Utah. I was born here, and then I grew up in Idaho, and I have lots of family here. We are back here. I met my husband here in Utah, but he's actually from Alaska. But we probably won't stay here too much longer, probably 2 to 3 more years. The housing market's crazy here. Luckily, I bought a condo right after I graduated college. My parents let me live with them for like 9 months, and I worked a lot and was able to buy. But now, yeah, there's absolutely no way that we could afford like even a 3-bedroom. It would be like $400,000 to $500,000, which is crazy. So we're looking at moving in the next couple years. Exciting things on the horizon. If you want to go follow my other channel, my vlog channel, I don't post consistently on there. I used to, but I have decided to not really show my daughter, and so that's like the majority of what I do with my life, I guess, is play with her, work, which I can't show my work. Yeah, that's why I made this channel. But every once in a while I'll post updates over there. We talk about all sorts of things. So if you want to know way more than you ever expected to know about me, go ahead and go over there. But just thought I would do a little short get to know me video, because a lot of you see my craft stuff but don't actually know who I am. So out of all of that, you should gather that my name is Paige, because I never introduce myself in my videos. My neighbor's right by my window. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.